Direct Agenda, Community Services and Production, Kcca.
Good morning, Honorable Chair and members. I'm Daniel Kaferegeni, Deputy Director, Agenda and Community Services, Kcca.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. My name is Mufunga David, Deputy Director, Production and Marketing, Kcca.
Good morning, Honorable Chair and honorable members. My name is Ezra Seufu, Deputy Director, Business Support and Compliance Management.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. My name is George Okelopio, Manager, Performance Management and Investment Development.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, honorable members. My name is Dorina Kacwera Kiveronda, Deputy Director, Procurement and Disposal, Kcca.
Morning, Chair. My name is John Bosco Bashinyora, Town Clerk, Luvaga Division.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. My name is Shavira Don, Deputy Director, Treasury Services.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. My name is Maurice Robert Kairania, Deputy Director, Roads and Drainage, Kcca.
Good morning, Honorable Chair and members. I am Akena Lon, Manager, Legal Advisory Services.
Honorable Chairman, honorable members, my name is Moses Nambale. I serve as Director Internal Audit at Kcca.
Senator Moses, Town Clerk, Nakawa Division.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. My name is Geoffrey Ruakavale, Town Clerk, Kawente Division.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. My name is Suruga Douglas, Acting Town Clerk, Central Division.
My name is Kcca Hakim Saula, Executive Member in charge of HR and Legal Affairs.
Morning, Chair and members. Nalongo Namazi Oli, Executive Secretary, Social Services, Kcca.
Good morning, Chairperson, delegates of the committee, respectable members of Kcca. I'm Tom Sange Anthony, representative of Haji Dr. Miss Chigu.
Your name is who?
I am Tom Sange Anthony.
You represent?
A representative of Haji Dr. Hamis Chigundi, the visionary, with emphasis.
The visionary. I thought I had been told, apart from me, that in this country there is only one visionary. Has someone given a portion of the vision to another person? Okay, proceed.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. I'm Kaswe Nathan, Officer Land Management, Kcca.
Honorable Chairperson and honorable members, good morning to you all. Thomas Sentongo is my name, and I'm the Town Clerk, Machindi Division.
Morning, Chair, morning, members of the committee and colleagues. Ivan Katongole, Deputy Director, Land Use Planning and Development, Kcca.
Morning, Chair and honorable members. Ivan Chidu is my name, Manager Financial Reporting, Kcca.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. I am Joseph Vincent Silimanyi, Deputy Director, Internal Audit.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. Monica Rose Nyakaisiki, Deputy Director, ICT, Kcca.
Good morning, Chair and honorable members. Nakondi Nabila, Accountant, Kcca. Agnes Kuzaba.
Chair and honorable members, my name is
Kcca for coming. Thank you very much, Lotme and your team for coming. Colleagues, welcome to this meeting. As you may recall, on the 22nd day of August 2025, while considering the Auditor General's report for the year ended 30th June 2024, the Honorable Gerard Nangoli, MP, Elgon North, raised the issue regarding Nachi Channel development. Is it development, a section of the Nachi Channel development? The committee sought to inquire into a number of issues, some of which were raised in the press and were in public domain, regarding the allocation or otherwise, planning or otherwise, and development or otherwise of that section of the channel. The committee sought to get more information from the Deputy Executive Director who led the team from Kcca, and in the course of the inquiry, the committee was informed as follows. One, that on 7th February 2025, Kiham Enterprises did apply to Kcca for permission to undertake development of a section of Nachi Channel. That while processing that application, on the 2nd day of August 2025, a copy of the letter written to the Right Honorable Prime Minister by the President of the Republic of Uganda was received by Kcca. And for the record and emphasis, I want to read that letter. It is written on 2nd August 2025, the Right Honorable Robina Nabanja, Prime Minister and Lead of Government Business in Parliament, Kampala. Redevelopment. Ham points out the fact that the channel is open, invites people to throw rubbish including plastics, feces, etc., all of which disgust the people contiguous to the channel, leading to blockages in the channel and flooding. This proposal is imaginative and simple. Allow him to cover the channel after cleaning it and strengthening it at his own cost. What is really godly? What a really godly proposal. How will he recover his money? Simple. Allow him to build properties above it, and that will bring back the money. I approve of the plan. Help him execute. Subsequent to that, the authority received a letter from the minister from the Minister of Kampala, Capital City Authority, the Executive Director, Kampala Capital City Authority, dated 13th August 2025. Redevelopment, upgrade, beautification and drainage improvement of Nachi Channel. Reference is made to the Presidential Directive, dated 2nd August 2025, for the redevelopment, upgrade, beautification and drainage improvement of Nachi Channel by Dr. Miss Chigundu. I hereby equally instruct you to give Dr. Miss Chigundu all the necessary support and approvals required towards the successful implementation of the same as directed by His Excellency the President. The developer should commence with the ground preliminary site preparation works, like site clearance, cleaning and unblocking of drainage water passages immediately as directed with proper site holding and project signages. The presidential directive should be implemented sufficiently and effectively. Honorable Minister Kabanda, Minister of Kampala Capital City Authority and Metropolitan Affairs, with the copies to Director Physical Planning, Kcca, Resident City Commissioner, Kampala, Inspector General of Police, Uganda Police, Director Operations, Uganda Police Force, and Dr. Amis Chigundu. Pay attention to those copied, those in copy. The letter, dated 20th August 2025, to the Managing Director, Kiham Enterprises Uganda Limited, Kampala, attention Haji Dr. Miss Chigundu, development of the section of Nachi Channel. Kampala Capital City Authority received your online development proposal concept of the Nachi Channel under reference number 242500004692 on 7th February 2025. This was followed by an addendum stroke amendment to the application under review on 31st March 2025. This innovative and futuristic proposal requires a multi-dimensional assessment with multi-agency inputs, given the considerable ecological and social infrastructural impact on the locality of the larger territorial jurisdiction of Kampala and the neighborhoods. While Kcca Physical Planning Committee, PPC, was still conducting the requisite feasibility and technical studies of your applications, you proceeded to hold off the proposed project site at the preliminary works, including excavations and demolitions, have been undertaken without appropriate guidance and permissions for statutory compliance and due consideration of project-affected persons. Please note that unregulated and unpermitted development activities pose potential risks to life and property, including flooding occasioned by obstruction of the storm drains, obstruction of businesses in the area, obstruction of pedestrian and vehicular traffic, as well as injuries to persons within the project area and damage to neighboring structures. While Kcca is committed to finalizing the review of your development application, you are required to stop the unregulated and unpermitted activities with immediate effect. Kcca technical officers will be availed to guide your teams to avoid immediate and secondary risks arising from your current actions. Specifically, you are required to, 1, remove the debris that is in the channel as a result of the ongoing activities. 2, ensure that tertiary and secondary drainage entrances into the channel are cleared to enable the smooth flow of storm water. 3, ensure that the hoarded section is well maintained to avoid any danger to human life and flooding of the surrounding areas. We look forward to your compliance. Benon Shigenyi. Copy to the Honorable Minister, Kampala Capital City and Metropolitan Affairs, and the Lord Mayor. Appalled by the revelations, the committee asked Mr. Kigenyi on the efforts of enforcing this, and we were informed that the enforcement team was not given access by police. It's upon that basis that we decided to invite the following persons: the Minister for Internal Affairs and the Inspector General of Police, the Minister for Kampala, the Lord Mayor of Kampala and his executive, the Speaker for the authority, and the PPC, which is the Physical Planning Committee. We also requested for the delivery of the following documents: development application by Kcca Enterprises Uganda Limited, minutes of Physical Planning Committee meeting of 13th March 2025, minutes of the Council of the Authority meeting held on 3rd April 2025. Later, from the Minister for Kampala Capital City Authority, Metropolitan Affairs, addressed to the Executive Director, dated 13th August 2025, regarding the development, upgrade, beautification and drainage improvement of Nachi Channel, and the attendant presidential directive to the Right Honourable Prime Minister and Leader of Government Business in Parliament, dated 2nd August 2025. These have been delivered gratefully. Subsequent to our meeting of 22nd August 2025, the committee's attention has been drawn to a letter earlier written to the chairperson, Sectoral Committee on Physical Infrastructure, Parliament of Uganda, dated 19th August 2025. And the subject is oversight visit to Nachi Drainage Channel and related developments. Pursuant to the Presidential Directive of 2nd August 2025 and pursuant to Rules 7 and 197 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament, I hereby direct you to lead the following fact-finding team for an oversight visit to parts of Nachi Channel affected by the aforementioned Presidential Directive. 1. Honorable Peter Mugema MP, Honorable David Kabanda MP, Honorable Segumile Muhammad Chibedi MP, and Honorable Ibanda Remulicha MP. You're required to report on your findings within 14 days of the oversight visit. By copy of this letter, the developer, Ham Enterprises, is hereby duly notified and required to cooperate. In light of those developments, it is the view of this committee that as a committee of Parliament, we shall not proceed with a matter that is before another committee of Parliament. So we are advising clerk to ensure that matters related to this particular issue be sent to that committee. However, inquiries into matters that are related to 1. Encroachment onto Kcca land as contained in the Auditor General's report for the year ended December 2024 shall continue to be investigated by this committee.
Procedures.
Yes, procedure.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for the opportunity. I just want to seek clarification and guidance, not contradict your ruling or the committee's ruling. First of all, the word fact-finding team is not provided for under our rules as a committee. 2, this committee is empowered under the rules, specifically Rule 166C, to assess and evaluate activities of government and other bodies. 3, Honorable Chair, since this committee is not known to be a committee of parliament, there are only 2 committees which the Speaker can use to enforce her directives. One, a selective committee under 198(1), which has to be moved by a motion after notice and appointed by Parliament and party whips. I'm the whip of FDC. I've never been consulted in this matter. Then lastly would have been an ad hoc committee which has to be moved by Business Committee of Parliament. So every power to come up with a committee of whatever kind has to be through Parliament. Now, what happens if an illegal directive is presented before a committee legally constituted to handle a matter? I think under the law, Honorable Chair, you cannot enforce an illegality. It is null and void, ab initio. So I propose that, are we proceeding right to go under an illegal directive where we are legally moving properly and the witnesses are here? So I really wish to get some bit of clarification and guidance in this matter. Personally, I'm not bound by this illegal directive.
Were you making a comment or you wanted me?
I'm seeking for guidance whether we are proceeding right when actually we are moving correctly and then clogged by an illegal directive.
Is another procedure issue?
Honorable Chair, basing on that basis, we would like to verify if the letter from Parliament is really authentic, because as a member of Parliament and as somebody who follows procedure, we have not been given the opportunity to hear a motion in that regard. So, basing on the developments, we would like to verify if whatever happened in that regard followed the law and how we would be guided by your committee, sir. Because the rule puts it clear that a motion will be moved in chair. We are in recess as we talk, and such developments are happening. So we would love to be guided, Honorable Chair, on how that came about.
Colleagues, I will guide as follows. But I'm ruling on procedure. Okay, Alan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In your communication, Mr. Chair, you did not indicate in that very letter by the Speaker whether she was communicating to this very committee, because committees have different mandates and we have always handled issues inter alia in partnerships with other committees. But I did not hear the Speaker communicate to this very particular committee as in her position.
Okay, thank you. It's well
so
understood.
I don't think we are bound to.
It's well understood. One, Honorable Yusuf Nsibambi, was the Speaker proceeding legal or not? It's not within the province of this committee to make a ruling on the Speaker's legality or otherwise. Honorable Hilary Chiaga, whether the letter from Parliament is authentic, yes, it is authentic. It is a letter signed by the Right Honorable Anita Arnett Among, Speaker of Parliament. For the record, while we were sitting on 22nd August, the letter had been written on 19th August. this year. So by the time we were proceeding, it was not brought to the attention of this committee or myself. Honorable, yes, and that I think similarly we are in recess, it is true. I will refrain from ruling on the legality or otherwise of the Speaker's action. Number 3, Honorable Alan Sewanyana was not communicating to this committee. I think this committee has deliberated and discussed that it will not be neat to continue with the matter before another committee. I so guide. The other issues of accountability will continue. We will handle them on Tuesday next week. This meeting is adjourned.
Chair, before you
meeting
adjourn.
stands adjourned.
Chair, before you adjourn. Before you adjourn. Chair.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.